What's going on, everybody? This is your boy XQ420 here. I want to welcome everybody back to another rendition of Twitter Tuesday. I hope y'all been having a fantastic day, but if it's your first time here, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Before we get into the main thing I wanted to show today, which is one of the health ministers from Australia updating the public on the numbers of people who are in the hospital due to the disease that should not be named. I've got a few housekeeping things to take care of, okay? One of the things right here, CDC has updated us, okay, on their the numbers that they believe that are going to come out as far as likely cases of the disease that should not be named, people with the disease that should not be named. Now, as of July 19th, the CDC makes a riveting forecast for us, okay? Truly stunning forecast. National forecast predict 92,000 to 803,000 new cases will likely be reported during the week ending August 14th. Now look, I don't know about y'all, but let me tell you something right now. Where I work at, I can't be bringing no figures like this, okay? They say, look guys, all right, I plan on our profit being anywhere between $2 to $20,000 this month. They'd be like, bro, that's a wide gap right there, okay? We need some better looking figures from you than that. But look, the CDC can get away with it. They have no problem getting away with it. I mean, obviously, it's like, bruh, what is this? 92,000 to 830,000. Bro, that's a gap, man. That's a large gap. You talking about a 700,000 case gap. I mean, dang. But when you put out figures like this, hot damn, you always right. I mean, unless they come underneath that. And we can't have that, okay? Continue to make sure you swab people who go to the hospital for broken legs. Make sure you swab them, okay? Broke leg, busted ACL, pregnancy, whatever. Just swab them. And then that'd be a case. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, the forecast. The CDC, they update us periodically, and we got to make sure that that I get this information to y'all, so you know that there's a wide gap of cases that could occur. All right, that could occur. This is what the predictions are. This is what their modeling says. Anywhere between these two figures. So we're gonna rotate off that, and we got one more piece of housekeeping that we got to look at before we get into the main portion of this. All right, and the second piece of housekeeping as far as on this Twitter Tuesday is this right here, okay? Now, we know folks are starting to go back to the office. Well, slowly, okay? Folk ain't going back with no type of speed. They done got used to sitting at the house in the PJs, barely working, okay? Shooting the breeze, all right? That's why you look around the country, and it take you 14 weeks to get a couch. Every time you try to order a part for your car, it's on back order. You go into the store, the stuff that usually you were able to get no problem. They ain't got it on the shelves. Folks working from home. People got to get out and do something. But right here, this gentleman right here, Matt Jones, all right? Now, he stated up here, now everyone's coming back in the office. We've upgraded our lanyards so we all know where we're comfortable. This is pathetic, okay? This is pathetic. Man, I walk back in the office, and I'm like, bruh, I'm not wearing these ragged lanyards, okay? Look at this. Hey, green, okay with hugs and high fives. Orange, threat level orange, okay with talking, but not touching. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what facility you at. Might be a little sexual harassment going on out there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. Let your boy know. I'm trying to figure the thing out. And of course the red, the dreaded red, all right? Code red. Hi, I'm keeping my distance. Pathetic. These people, look, and I'm pretty sure these people have been jabbed up, okay? I'm pretty sure they have went through the cleansing process, and they still freaky deaky. And you see, that's the problem, okay? All those folks that haven't been cleansed, we were completely fine with y'all going out and receiving your jab and moving on about your daily life. But no. Y'all won't let it go. You keep coming to us. And eventually, somebody gonna swing back, okay? And we see stuff like this, we obviously know the jaw ain't got much fight in you, okay? If it came down to a true scrap, the fight may be over very quickly. But this stuff right here is ignorant, bud. You gotta walk around with this stuff across your neck so folks know where you stand. I mean, dang, bud. First of all, when I'm at work, I ain't just walk around touching folk no way. Walk around giving no folk no hugs. Where they working at? They just walk around giving hugs. They high fiving all day. Where they working at? I mean, look like it may be a school. That's what I'm guessing. But who they hugging? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, look, man, at my job, of course, at my job, a bunch of dudes, I ain't walking around hugging nobody. And even with the women folk there, I ain't walking around touching them all day or nothing. It's a little harassment, man. That's all I'm saying. So what are we talking about here? Okay? Hi, I'm keeping my distance. I mean, so that means that you ain't even okay with talking. It said, don't even talk to me. Man, what's that, Carrie Champ from Australia? When you see me out in the grocery shop, turn your nose from me, look down, and do not speak thy name. So don't talk to me at all because I ain't feeling it, alright? Because you probably a carrier and a spreader. You're probably a variant factory. I smell it on you. You got the variant, don't you? You got a new variant, don't you? Your body is creating a new one with your asymptomatic ass. Oh boy, so this was the second piece of housekeeping. And now we're going to get into the bread and butter, which is the Australian health minister talking about the amount of people they got in the hospital over there. So let's jump into that. All right, so here we are with the NSW COOF update, okay? They say they got 41 new cases, 38 infectious in the community, all right? Why ain't the whole 141 infectious? I'm trying to figure out hold on a second. 141 new cases, only 38 of them are infectious. Huh, I got you. That's a low percentage, I feel like. But he's about to give us this breaking news. This is the NSW on their recent COOF outbreak and their hospitalizations. So let's dive into it.
There are a number of people in hospital. 141 people are in hospital with COVID at present, and 43 are in intensive care, 18 of whom require ventilation. So this is a very serious disease. Of those 100...
I mean, everybody, all the time, is very serious. But there's a whole lot of stuff that's serious, okay? Folk act like that's the only thing that's serious. And that's what irritates me. They act like ain't nothing else serious, okay? Ass whooping serious. Gunshots are serious, okay? A bullet in your ass, a stabbing. You know what I'm saying? Some folks have got the flu is serious. Some folks have gotten a regular cold is serious. You know what I'm saying? There's all kind of stuff that's serious. Tuberculosis is serious, okay? What is it? If you get some type of fungi, it's serious. I mean, dang, bud, this ain't the only thing in the world that's serious, but I gotta keep reminding you, it's serious. I got you. So when you seriously gonna treat somebody early and stop telling folks to isolate for 2 weeks and hopefully you won't die, when are you gonna do that? We waiting. And I had somebody tell me, oh man, coming up with treatments are harder than making a jab. I'm like, since when? Bo, they used to come out with the treatment before the jab. Let your boy know. I'm trying to figure the thing out.
60 are under the age of 55 and 28 under the age of 35. And of the 43 people in intensive care...
Now look, here's the problem with that. When they tell you, oh, under the age of something, oh, the age of this, under the age of... Okay, that's fine. They under that age. I want to know their weight. I want to know their medical background. That's what I want to know. Because we know that 80% of the folks in America that had to go to the hospital were obese. So we need to know the information on that.
One is in their teens, 7 are in their 20s, 3 are in their 30s, 14 are in their 50s, and 12 are in their 60s, and 6 are in their 70s. So this is affecting people of all ages with very serious disease. All but one.
Now, listen to it. It's an all serious disease. Now, look, he says something right here at the end. He just kind of just trying to throw this at the end, and it's just like, huh? Oh, I hear you. So listen to this at the end.
One are vaccinated. One person has just received one dose of vaccine.
For those who didn't hear that in the back, okay? For those who didn't hear that in the back, I'll rewind it and let it play again. Because he kind of like, do I got to tell them this info? Do they really need to know this info? We'll play it back for them.
All but one are vaccinated. One person has just received one dose of vaccine.
So out of the $1.41 they got, all but one has been fully cleansed. And that one that ain't fully cleansed was well on their way to getting it. Now look, we're seeing data across the world that is different than what's being told in the United States, okay? In the United States, they're saying it's a pandemic of the uncleansed. All right, that's what it is. Now, little did people know when they tell you that number of the percentage of people who were going to said hospital with a disease that should not be named, they were drawing the numbers all the way back from January 1st. There weren't a whole lot of people cleansed on January 1st. So, you remember that large spike we had in January? Deaths, hospitalization? Yeah, they count that data. Oh, well, hey, but they don't tell you that. They just tell you the percentage. But the percentages are looking different all over the world and other places as far as cases and hospitalizations. But hey, never mind that, Hey. Jab works, okay. Hey, y'all remember that. The cleansing process is sacred, and everybody must partake, all right? Come all ye faithful, and partake in Holy Communion with a Pfizer, Moderna, or a J&J jab. That's what they're telling you. And I'm like, no. And what they don't get is that it's a resounding no. People are willing to lose stuff. I mean, you got folks that I'll lose my job. Okay, I'll have the job then, bud. So I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. The further they push, the harder some pushback's gonna be. Hopefully, it don't result to anything that would be chaotic or result in any type of injuries. So this is gonna wrap up this week's Twitter Tuesday. I want to know what y'all's thought process is on in everything that we spoke about. And what about this right here from the Aussies, Australia? Let your boy know. Of course, y'all may not have seen it on YouTube, but it's on my other channels of why they shut down South Wales. They shut down South Wales because out of 82,000 tests, they had 111 cases and 1 death. That was it. That's what happens when you've got psychos leading you that want to drag you into zero coof, which is just another way of saying we want to drag you into medical tyranny. So like I said, leave y'all's thoughts in the comment section below. Hope y'all enjoyed this Twitter Tuesday. Make sure you check out the podcast, but especially last week's podcast. The thing was fire. Check it out. Spreaker, that link in the description section below. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. If you'd like to support the channel further, there are links in the description section below as well for that. As always, it's been your boy XQ420. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.